So this video, I'm going to basically try to watch this Trump slash Kanye meeting today and see how far I can get through it before I just rage quit on it. I'm going to interject with my commentary when I can. And just a disclaimer, I have not seen this. I have not heard anything about what happened today. I don't know anything about it. I don't know what to expect. I just know it's going to be retarded. Because you're dealing with two of the most retarded people in the country right now. So, I mean, just look at... I'm already triggered just at this still shot. Like, look at the people in the background just eating this up along with, the rest of the country. This is like two of the stupidest people whose opinions are probably the most irrelevant. And it's just being eaten up. And I don't know what's going to happen. My prediction is I'm going to make 4.5 minutes before I rage quit. And in case you're curious, I've had one and about 3/4, 2/3 beer, so I'm pretty sober for me. Let's just see. But I have had a long day, so there's that. So 4.5 minutes is a little optimistic, but we'll see what happens.
Positive for the community. He started showing that he actually had power, that he wasn't just one of a monolithic voice, but he could wrap people around. So there's theories that there's
I don't know who he's talking about.
Universe, and there's alternate universe. So it's very important for me to get Hoover out, because in an alternate universe, I am him.
He's already
I have to go and get him free, because he was doing positive inside of Chicago, just like how
Look at Trump's face.
Chicago, and it's not just about.
It's like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Stage and being an entertainer and having a monolithic voice that's forced to be a specific party. People expect that if you're black, you have to be Democrat. I've had conversations that basically said that welfare is the reason why a lot of black people end up being Democrat. They say, first of all, it's a limit to amount of jobs. So the fathers lose the jobs, and they say, we'll give you more money for having more kids in your home. And then we got rid of the mental health institutes in the 80s and the 90s, and the prison rates just shot up. And now you have Chirac, what people call Chirac, which is actually our murder rate is going down by 20%.
He's just read the Wikipedia. That's all he knows about it.
Michael Sachs, that's Rom's right-hand man. So I think it's the bravery that helps you beat this game called life. They tried to scare me to not wear this hat. My own friends, but this hat, it gives me power in a way. My dad and my mom separated, so I didn't have a lot of male energy.
Oh, poor you.
Home. And also, I'm married to a family that, not a lot of male energy going on. It's beautiful, though.
Okay, take shots at Bruce Jenner.
I love Hillary. I love everyone.
Oh my God.
But the campaign, I'm with
Oh my
her.
God. Or Caitlyn,
It
sorry,
made me
Caitlyn.
feel as a guy that didn't get to see my dad all the time, like a guy
Sorry,
that
Caitlyn.
could play catch with his son.
I didn't mean anything by
There was
that.
something about when I put this hat on, it made me feel like Superman. That's my favorite superhero. And you made a Superman cape for me, also as a guy that looks up to you, looks up to Rap Lauren, looks up to American industry guys, non-political, no.
Name 3.
On it, however you want to do it.
Name 3 industry guys.
Goes in and gets it done. Right now, you gave me the heart to go to Adidas, because at Adidas, when I went in 2015, we were a $14 billion company, losing $2 billion a year. Now we have a
can't possibly be
$38
true.
billion market cap. It's
I
called
would bet
the
my
Easy
life.
Effect. And I went to Casper. We had a meeting in Chicago, and I said, you have to bring manufacturing onshore, not even shore, into the core. It's not about the borders, the core of Adidas. And Chicago is the core of Middle America.
God.
We have to make Middle America strong. So
Oh
I
my
had to,
God.
because I had enough to put on this hat. I mean, this Adidas thing made me a billionaire. And I could have lost $200 million walking away from that deal. But even with that, I knew it was more important for me to take the chance of walking away from that deal than to have no fathers in Chicago with no homes. And when we do have prison,
What are you talking about?
Because it's habilitation, not rehabilitation, because we didn't have the abilities in the first place. We never had anyone that taught us. We didn't teach us. Exactly, we had no one that taught us, right? So
That's pretty racist, Kanye.
It's more important than any
Okay.
into America, and that we provide
I take it back because I'm gonna make it way more than 4.5 minutes. This is really entertaining. This is like comedy. I thought it was gonna piss me off.
a transition with mental health in the American education curriculum that Jim has worked on. Larry Hoover also has a curriculum that he's worked on. We have Montessori curriculums that we worked on. WeWorks has a beautiful curriculum. The Waldorf establishment has a curriculum. We have meditation. There's a lot of things affecting our mental health that makes us do crazy things, that puts us back into that trap door called the 13th Amendment. I did say abolish with the hat on. Because
Okay, if you don't know what, I don't know if there's anyone who doesn't know what the 13th Amendment is, but that's the slavery amendment, and that abolished slavery. We fought a civil war over it. It was pretty important. That's what he's talking about. Just FYI, go into that with that knowledge in case you didn't know.
That's a trap door. If you build in a floor, the Constitution is the
It's a
base
trap door.
of our-
Okay,
of
let's
our
rewind.
industry, right?
Sorry,
Of our
my interjection
trap
kind of
door.
ruined that.
Has a curriculum. Jim has worked on. Larry Hoover also has a curriculum that he's worked on. We have Montessori curriculums that we worked on. WeWorks has a beautiful curriculum. The Waldorf establishment has a curriculum. We have meditation. There's a lot of things affecting our mental health that makes us do crazy things.
I think there's a lot of things affecting Kanye's mental health.
Door called the 13th Amendment. I did say abolish
The
with hat on
13th
because why would you keep something around that's a trap door? If you build in a floor, the Constitution is the base of our industry, right? Of our country, of our company. Would you build a trap door that if you mess up and you accidentally something happens, you fall and you end up next to the Unabomber? You got to remove all that trap door out of the relationship. The four gentlemen that wrote the 13th Amendment, and I think the way the universe works, it's perfect. We don't have 13 floors, do we? You know, so the four gentlemen that wrote the 13th Amendment didn't look like the people they were amending. Also, at that point, it was illegal
breaking point.
for blacks.
Oh, God, breaking point.
To read, and so that meant if you actually read the amendment, you get locked up.
You've never read it. You've never read it.
Again, so
You've never read it.
we don't need sentences. We need pardons.
Oh my God. Okay, nonsense aside about that whole diatribe. First of all, he's talking nonsense, so it's almost impossible and it's definitely pointless to dissect it. But what I think he's trying to say is that the 13th Amendment is a trap door because the implication of what he's saying, what the follow-up from before, what he was just saying about how black people are trapped into welfare and all that, and continue this cycle of imprisonment, and I don't even know. I honestly don't know. But what I think he's trying to follow from that with his 13th Amendment talk here being a trapdoor is that slavery was better for black people. I honestly think that's the argument he's trying and very poorly trying to make. So that's why I almost broke just there. So 4.5 minutes actually was pretty good because if I was not recording right now, I definitely would have turned it off right there. So I know myself pretty good, I would say.
I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
Yes, you were.
I was connected with a neuropsychologist that works with the athletes in the NBA and the NFL. And he looked at my brain. It's equal on 3 parts. I'm going to go ahead, drop some bombs for you. 98 percentile IQ test.
No.
I had a 75 percentile of all human beings, but it was counting 8 numbers backwards after it was repeating. So I'm going to work on that one. The other one's 98%. Tesla, Freud. You know, so he said that I actually wasn't bipolar.
Look at Trump's face during all this, by the way. Look at Trump's face.
20 years. And now I wouldn't even remember my son's name. All this power that I got, and I'm taking my son to the Sox game and all that, I wouldn't be able to remember his name from a misdiagnosis. And what we need is
misdiagnosis.
and make more money. That's why I stepped into a situation where I didn't make people more money. So we can empower pharmaceuticals.
He's just nodding. Yes, yes. He's not paying attention at all.
Not only Adidas on shore, we can bring Foxconn to set up a
We're trying to mimic his face.
53
Wisconsin. Yeah, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Oh, he is paying attention.
4,000 jobs, people making $53,000.
Oh no, he's like word association. He recognized a word and it's like, oh, Wisconsin jobs, Wisconsin, 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 Wisconsin. Yes, I'm paying attention to this nonsense.
Most amazing car. And what we want to start with is,
Okay, I did cheat. I heard about this because it was in the headline. His passcode is actually 0000000. So I did hear about that. I cheated. That's the only thing I heard, though. I promise.
This right here is the iPlane 1. It's a hydrogen-powered airplane, and this is what our president should be flying in. Look at this, Jared.
We'll get rid of Air Force One. Can we get rid of Air Force One? No, you don't like that.
Well, we're gonna have.
Look at Trump is actually speechless. He is actually uncomfortable.
You know what I don't like about
That is amazing. I've never seen this man out narcissisted before, if that makes sense. Like, he is actually super uncomfortable right now. Look at his face. He has no idea what's going on. He knows the cameras are on. He's used to being in charge of the room and the center of attention. And here he has a guy who's just as batshit insane as he is. And he can't do anything about it because he doesn't know what's going on. He has no idea how to take control of this situation. So for this, I love Kanye. I love Kanye for this. But he is an absolutely piece of shit, worthless human being, obviously.
It's not that I don't like what I need.
Look at his face. He is completely baffled.
He don't look good. We don't look good. This is our president. He has to be the freshest, the flyest
that's
planes,
true.
the best factories, and we have to make our core be empowered. We have to bring jobs into America because our best export is entertainment and ideas. But when we make everything in China and not in America, then we're cheating on our country. And we're putting people in positions to have to do illegal things to end up in the cheapest factory ever, the prison system.
I'll tell you what, that was pretty impressive. You know, I hate to say this, Jim. Do you want to say something? What do you do after that?
He's speechless. He's literally speechless.
You are please, Jim, please.
He's never speechless. Look at that. God, look at that bald spot, though. Jesus fucking Christ. Look at this. Wow. Wow. I've never seen that. Wow. Who has a bald spot right there? That's the result of a lot of scalp reduction surgery. I'm telling you that much.
Isn't that a great statement? And it's so true. As a country, it's so true. I've never seen Jim Brown impressed before.
It's so true.
He was impressed. That's true. That statement is amazing, huh?
He's just buying time right now. It's like when you're delivering a book report and you're just trying to, like,
We're gonna have some lunch.
fill the silence.
That was quite something. That was quite something.
That was from the soul.
Yeah, no. It's really, really.
He's speechless.
Here, please.
He's actually speechless.
Said of President Bush that he doesn't care about black people. And you've heard some people say that about this president.
Oh, good question.
Respond to that. What do you make of that?
I think we need to care about all people. And I believe that when I went on to NBC, I was very emotional and I was programmed to think from a victimized mentality, a welfare mentality. I think that
Why does anyone care what this guy's opinion is? That's what's really driving me crazy. Like, why does anyone care? Why does anyone care? Why does he care? Of all people. The dumbest person who has ever led a position like he has. Like, why does he even care?
Ownership of our own blocks. So when you don't have ownership, then it's all about how something looks. It's about the patina. It's not about the soil. It's not about the core. So we focus more on, is somebody wearing something? Does someone disrespect me? So I got.
Oh, I'm at my breaking point again.
The idea of someone being racist. You know, we talk about police murders, which we definitely have to discuss, and we have to bring nobility to the police officers.
Oh my God.
The police officers are just like us. But this is this whole hate building, right? And that's a major thing about racial tension. And we also, as black people, we have to take a responsibility for what we're doing. we kill each other more than police officers. And that's not saying that the police officer is not an issue, because they are in a position of power. But sometimes
Look at his
they're in
neck
places
fat.
of law
Look at Kanye. He's got the total, like, neck fat thing going on, like spilling onto his,
So a lot of times the police officer is sitting there, they're being forced to do this and forced to do that block, and then they force somebody into something and force
he's got the
something.
Carl
We have to release the
Winslow
love
neck fat
throughout the entire
spillover
country,
onto his
give
collar.
Opportunities. A lot of times it's just the overall lack of reparations that we, at any given point, we say, oh, this is racist, this is racist, this is racist, this is racist. So we don't have the reparations, but we have the 13th Amendment. We got to open up the whole conversation. So, and that's a move. One of the moves that I love that liberals tried to do, the liberal would try to control a black person through the concept of racism, because they know that we are very proud, emotional people. So when I said I like Trump to like someone that's liberal, they'll say, oh, but he's racist. You think racism can control me? Oh, that don't stop me. That's an invisible wall.
Look, okay, that's an incredible moment. That's an incredible moment. Look at, okay. Just appreciate this moment for a minute. Kanye just said that people point out Trump's racism to him, and he says, oh, it doesn't matter. You can't control me. Look at, he doesn't even try to deny that Trump is racist. It's almost impossible to deny to anyone, even his fans, that Trump is undeniably racist. And look, he says, I don't care. You can't control me. And look at Trump just smugly yep, I am racist. There's no question about it. It's just such an incredible moment. Just the argument he's trying to make is so ridiculous. Like, I can't, like, that whole moment is, let's watch it again. Let's watch it again, shall we?
Racism can control me?
No,
Oh,
it's
that
too
don't love that liberals don't have the reparations. Love that liberals tried to do.
Look, he's not even going to try to deny it.
Person through the concept of racism, because they know that we are very proud, emotional people. So when I said I like Trump to like someone that's liberal, they'll say, oh, but he's racist. You think racism can control me? Oh, that don't stop me. That's an invisible wall.
That don't stop me.
Oh, your question.
He doesn't even try to deny it.
I answered your question. I don't answer questions in simple sound bites. You are tasting a fine wine. It has multiple notes to it. You better play 4D chess.
I think we're tasting some fine bullshit, Mr. West. Oh my God.
West, what would you like, I'm from Chicago sometime, so I would like to know what you would like to ask President Trump to do for Chicago. You're here to talk about crime in Chicago.
The thing that the head of the police and
He doesn't even
Mike Sachs
deny that he's
at
racist.
Soho House about was we
He
feel
embraces
stop
it.
and frisk, does not help the relationship.
That's insane. Can you imagine? I can't. This is another hard breaking point for me. This is a guy that, okay, just argued for slavery being better for black people. Let's just keep that in mind. Being okay with, institutional racism in the highest office of the United States, not bothering him because it can't keep him down. Never mind, Kanye, that most African Americans are not in your position. So fuck you. You have never, in most of your life, lived a day in the shoes of any African American in our country, even the most privileged. You're the tip top. You're like the 0.0000001% of African Americans, trying to speak for all African Americans. If I was African American, which my dad was, but I don't consider myself to be, because look at me. I've not lived my life as a black man, so I cannot identify as one, or even try to understand life as a black man. But if I was hearing this guy speak, I would break my fucking TV. Like, this is just out of control. I can't even handle it. Like, it cannot possibly be doing any good for African American people. That's obvious. Or Trump. that should be even more obvious, but it's not obvious to him because he's a fucking racist. He just sees the Make America Great Again hat. He sees that he's a black person. He's like, hey, we got one. Okay, let's go.
In the city.
Jesus
And
Christ,
everyone that
man.
knew I was coming here said, ask about stop and frisk. That's
Oh my
number
God,
one
is he
thing
gonna argue for
that
stop and frisk?
We're having this conversation about. Another thing is opening up industries, and we've got to get some tax breaks because we're making we got a speed factory in Atlanta, but the shoes are costing us $300, so it's costing us too much to make things. So we need some prototypes here so we can get people back working. So China can't just beat us, and Vietnam can't beat us. You got Levi's, the greatest jeans company in the world, making their jeans in Vietnam. So we're going to need to get a few breaks to be able to have some places in my hometown of Chicago, and the 2.7 million to the 9 million.
You've never lived in
suburb,
Chicago.
We can create some factories. Now, I think it'd be cool for them
I mean,
to
I'm
jump
sure.
factories 'cause
Okay,
a master
he's lived in Chicago, but not
builder.
for
And I think it'd be cool to
decades.
have easy ideation centers, which would be a mix of education that empowers people and gives them modern information. Like sometimes people say, this kid has ADD, this kid has ADD. He don't have ADD, school is boring. It was boring, it's not as exciting as this. We have to make it more exciting, we have to mix curriculums. You play basketball while you're doing math. You learn about music while you meditate in the morning. We have to instate.
Okay, I agree with that. I actually agree. I agree with that. He's right. He's right about that.
And also, Larry Hoover
One thing.
is an example of a man that was turning his life around. And as soon as he tried to turn his life around, they hit him with 6 life sentences. So I believe you say don't tear down the statues. Larry Hoover is a living statue. He's a beacon for us that needs to see his family.
I don't know who that is. I'm sorry for my ignorance. I don't know who Larry Hoover is.
Can own the block as their own.
I know he's someone in prison.
Jim Brown from
That's about all I know.
We need to put
Oh, what does Jim Brown have to say about it? Look at him just sitting there silent.
Not people who are just trying to set
Speak
us
up,
to
dude.
go into a work system
Speak
or
up
prison
against this
system
guy,
that
man.
applies
Don't be
to what
afraid.
people are really going through, which Jim Brown has created.
Say something, dude. Look at he looks like he's gonna fucking kill himself. Look at Jim Brown on the left there. Look at Jim Brown on the left. Look, he wants to die.
Legal guns. We have the right to bear arms.
President Trump has said that he favors stop and frisk. Are you guys discussing that? Do you think he will change his mind?
Yeah, we're gonna discuss. I didn't mean to put you on blast like that, bro. But it's definitely.
I'm open-minded. I'm here.
He's speechless.
I am open-minded.
He's completely speechless.
He can speak for me anytime he wants. He's been a great guy. He's a smart cookie. Smart. He gets it. These two guys, Jim Brown, he's been doing this for a long time.
Is a future presidential candidate?
Could very well be.
Only after.
Could very well be. That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
We have
Jesus
a
Christ.
good-
Okay.
And the thing is,
Okay.
let's not worry about the future. All we
Fuck that guy. I said future presidential candidate. Because that's going to be fucking... That's just there. That's out there in the universe. Now Kanye is a fucking presidential candidate. From here on out, that will be in every news cycle when they're like, who's going to run for so-and-so in 2024? Well, what, is it Kanye? Whoa, blah, blah, blah. And they'll go back to this sound clip for all eternity until Kanye fucking chokes on his own bullshit. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck that guy. Whoever just said that. I hope you die in your worst possible way. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. That's fucking... I can't get through this. Oh my God.
really have is today. We just have today, over and over and over again, the eternal return, the hero's journey. And Trump is on his
Oh my God.
right now. And he might not have expected to have a crazy like Kanye West run up and support. But best believe, we are going to make America great. Now the thing is, another thing is black people have an issue with the word again. And I believe my feeling from that is because I'm going to go all the way Sigmund.
This was funny before. No, it's
All
not.
we
It's
have
not
is
funny
now, all we have
anymore.
is today. So the word again is
It's just not funny anymore. None of this is funny anymore. None of this is funny.
It hurts us because we need to focus on who we are now, today. I believe. So I actually brought some hats in that have a bit of a transition. I'm not trying to put you up there a spot a little bit. I made a hat that says "Make America Great," just that. But I would love to see at the Super Bowl, Trump wearing the Make America Great hat, Colin wearing the Make America Great, and showing that
You
we
can't
can
even say
benefit
it.
on this side, we can
Jesus
benefit on this
Christ,
side,
man.
and we can learn how to be malleable in the infinite universe that we are and the loving beings that we are. That we don't have to stick to all traditions, and we aren't a side. We are one unit. We are one country. We are one moment in history and time. We might have been here before, but right now we're here together, and the greatest value that people have are other people.
By the way, Kanye, history is going to see you as the biggest piece of shit that has ever lived. If history makes it another 50 years. I don't know if history will make it that far. I really don't. But if it does, it will see you as probably the biggest piece of shit that ever lived. Sans the guy that's sitting right in front of you. Maybe they'll see him as a tad more as a bigger piece of shit. And by the way, fuck you, Jim Brown, for not saying anything and just watching the spectacle.
People. And we need to stop working on red and blue. It's like a gang again.
Let me ask you this question. You're in the Oval Office. Okay. How does it feel to be in the Oval Office?
Oh, it is good energy in this.
Any good energy? Yeah.
It's good energy.
It's a great place. Jim, how do you feel? Good. Yeah.
Here's your chance, Jim. Say something.
You're so respected. And what
Speak
Kanye's
up, you
done
coward.
has been incredible. All
Speak
over
up,
the
you
world,
fucking
there's
coward.
this, and I have to tell you, I had important meetings today with senators and with
Speak up, you coward.
Nobody cared. They wanted this meeting. This is the meeting. Is that right? I can say that to John. No, the others were good, right? But this is what they want. Well, it's my honor, Jim. I want to tell you, I've been a fan of yours for a long time. Long time. Nobody like you. Nobody like you. No athlete like you.
Well, you know why I'm here? I'm here to serve.
Yeah, it's really nice, man.
I'm not here to ask for anything.
Well, and you know, that's always been the way Jim has been for a long time. And he just wanted to help, and it's something special. Jennifer, did you have a question?
There was his chance. Gone.
Well, we're gonna look at it. I'm open to everything. Hey, look, I think it's a shame what's happening in Chicago. I'm in Chicago a lot too. I have nice things in Chicago.
No, he's not.
You know that, right? And I hate to see what's happening. They're having the numbers of people being shot and killed, and it's not for this country. So they have to do something, and I am totally open. If we can do it a different way, Kanye, I'm totally open.
Look at these
They
vultures.
have to do.
This
we
guy
all agree
behind
they have
him.
to do something.
Look at the guy with the camera. Just a fucking vulture. That's the only word I have. Just a fucking
Yes, it is,
vulture.
but I think it's probably a combination of both, and it's also a respect issue.
Feeding on the
They respect
death
this
of our
guy, they
fucking
respect this
country
guy.
right here. This is
It's
it.
a big thing.
This is the
Right
moment.
now, they're not respecting, let's say your mayor, or let's say your leadership in Chicago, but certainly it shouldn't be happening. What's going on there should not be happening. Steve, go ahead.
What do you want this meeting to lead to in terms of President?
Honestly, from our standpoint, this was just set up to be a lunch of two people that I like, and I guess they like me. And we're gonna have lunch, we're gonna talk.
You said, I guess you know I love you.
I know.
Did I?
But I don't wanna put you in that spot, but.
No, I'm standing in that spot. I love this guy right here. Let me give this guy a hug right here. I love this guy right here.
That's really
Yeah.
nice. Come here. That's really nice. And that's from the heart. I didn't want to put you in that position. You know, but
You could just see him
that's
just
from the heart.
cringing at
Special people.
a
These two
black
are special
person
people.
touching him. You could just
Whether you
see
like
that the
Don't
insincerity
like
in
the
that thing.
special people.
Jesus Christ,
And I
man.
appreciate it. Jim, Kanye, I appreciate it.
This is just so gross. Oh my god, I made it through the whole thing. Okay, so that was way worse than I thought it was going to be.
I
It was-
think it's the bravery that helps you.
It was funny in the beginning, but it became sad. Became really sad and frustrating and angering. I don't have any afterthoughts really. That was really disgusting and just I already had a bad day, so it's not like it ruined my day. I'm all good. But that was really like just thoroughly revolting. The beginning was very funny though. I'll give it that. Like highlights were he's talking about he just comes out hot, just talking about multiple dimensions and or realities, whatever the fuck he was talking about, and how he's related to this guy in prison somehow because he is him. And I don't know the purpose of this meeting or what was supposed to happen. And you know, fuck the media for just making this a spectacle. Just ignore these people. The best way to deal with a narcissist is just ignore them. They thrive on attention. Just ignore them. Just ignore this shit. Don't give it credibility by publicizing it. Please stop. Please stop. Look at these vultures in the background just eating up every second of it. Especially this guy on the right. God damn, man. Like, just stop. Just stop before you destroy what everything we've been working for the last 150 years. Like, God damn it, man. I'm by no means saying the United States is a great country or always has been or whatever. We've done terrible things in my lifetime and several lifetimes before me, but my God, like, at least we had some semblance of sanity. At least there was someone in charge who wasn't fucking batshit insane and would listen to people who were not batshit insane. We don't have that anymore. And the fact that I just know people are going to listen to what Kanye said and maybe take it to heart, it's just so, that hurts me to the deepest level. I can't even, just, I've seen it on the feeds that I follow already a little bit. Just the feedback from this video. I told you in the beginning, I don't know what happens, but I've seen the feedback. And that's how I knew about the phone code. That was the first thing I saw. That's like, okay, let's see that maybe. But like, oh my God. Oh my God. And there's people that actually look up to this guy on the left. I've given up hope on people that look up to Trump. Like they're lost people. If you're still there, you're lost. There's no hope for you. But man, that he is severely and clinically mentally ill on the biggest stage possible, and people are listening. And not only is he mentally ill, he's a piece of shit. Just crazy. That's all I have. All right, thank you for watching if you got this far.